guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your guy Oliver, the guy that brings you interesting things from the UAE, specifically Dubai. And we are again here at the Expo 2020 in Dubai, trying to explore the different pavilions. And so far you've seen so many interesting things from different country pavilions, and yet more, there is more to say. It's a very exotic event, bringing around 192 countries together in one place, showcasing their different innovations, ideas, and most probably how they are working to create a better future for the world. So a big shout out to all those who have already subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you haven't yet done so, please kindly click to the subscribe button and make sure you watch your notification buttons each time I upload a new video of Expo 2020 Dubai. Also like, share and comment on each and every video that you see, what you like about the videos, what you like about the country, and what countries you want to see next in the next video. So here we're visiting a very interesting pavilion as well, a one which is very important to say that I took part in the construction of this pavilion as a professional health and safety, and we'll be visiting this pavilion, and this pavilion is Thailand. Here, that's a Thailand pavilion, and we're going to discover exactly what's inside. I'm going to share you some kind of a little bit of specific details because I was present when this pavilion was put together. So here we go. See you guys inside. So here guys, we are at the Thailand Pavilion. The Thailand Pavilion is located in the Sustainability District of Expo 2020. And remember, I told you in the opening video of Expo 2020, my opening video at Expo 2020, that the Expo 2020 Dubai is divided into three themes: opportunity, mobility, and sustainability. So the Thailand Pavilion, as you can see here, is located in the Sustainability District of Expo 2020, and it's one of those beautiful and most impressive pavilions here at Expo 2020. And as I mentioned earlier, it's one of the projects which I participated in during the construction phase of Expo 2020. I actually spent about a year in this project, putting it all together, most specifically the interior fit-out works of this pavilion. It's a very lovely pavilion out here. I want to say I'm proud to be part of this exotic edifice here at Expo 2020, and partly also will be the UAE pavilion, which I also took part during the construction phase, though I didn't stay there for long. I'll give you some more details next time when I shoot a video on the UAE pavilion. Actually, it's the most exotic building here at Expo 2020. But specifically here we are at Thailand Pavilion. You see people right over there rushing in, standing in the queue. We're gonna get in and discover exactly what Thailand has for us in store at Expo 2020 Dubai. We're gonna see how Thailand, through its creativity, has made advances in the fields of transportation, logistics, digital connectivity, and personal mobility. So there you see, this is the tuk-tuk of Thailand. Nice way of transportation in Thailand. Actually, Thailand is located in the Asian continent, and it's one of those beautiful islands which has come up in the world scene for a couple of years now, because one of the impossible missions by Tom Cruise was shot in one of the most, very elegant scene in one of the islands, specifically Phuket in Thailand. So Phuket is known somehow as the paradise of Thailand, and that has made Thailand to be able to be known to the world in the past few years. It's a very lovely country as well, with lovely people, as we're going to discover right inside. We're going to discover also the Miracle of Smiles, an art feature titled The Miracle of Smiles, as well as you can see here, these 500 plus woven artificial flowers. It's very interesting, guys. Very lovely out here at the Thailand Pavilion. So, guys, see you guys inside as we discover Thailand Pavilion. entrance here, Thailand Expo 2020 Dubai. Hi. Sir, this is one of the hosts. He's welcoming you to the Thailand Pavilion.
Please kindly proceed inside the exhibition or I'll let you in to the next room. Before you go, I would like to explain a little bit more about this room. The first one we call as the Golden Rock Ramayana, which we have beautiful Thai performing arts such as Khon or Rama Cave Story. The next, on the right, we call as the Golden Rock of Sukarnabhumi. Since 100 years
This is the golden chariot of Ramayana. So if you want to know more about this golden chariot, you have to scan the QR code. It's used by mostly by the royal family. It's a real traditional art that emerges several centuries ago during the Ayutthaya kingdom. The chariot appears in many Ramayana episodes when the god travels to battle in the wars during Dharma and Adhama, good and evil. So this is the beautiful chariot, quite an edifice here at Thailand Pavilion Expo 2020. It's quite lovely, guys. Beautiful piece of artwork.
The next one is ready for you. Please keep moving this way, please.
Yeah. So we have this other one. Here to most of the next section. So this is the real barge. So not on. Yeah. So this hall was decorated by us. Okay. This pathway, this corridor was also made by the company I worked for at the time. So this is the beautiful screen.
So free to Australia also enjoy the show.
Waterfall show here at the Thailand Pavilion. It's my company there, the company I work for, that built this stage. There is see, beautiful, right? See the life, the word life there in the water. Beautiful Thailand. Golden Port City. See the sea with the rain, the thunderstorm. There is a feeling, you have that same feeling here in the hall. It's only when you're present right here at Thailand Pavilion Expo 2020 Dubai, you have that feeling. You have the feeling together with the performer performance or the show that's happening on the screen. The waterfall. You still equally have the feeling here inside that it's a waterfall. Bangkok.
Hello! Salam! My name is Rak. And I am Malik. We're your Thai hosts. Throughout Thailand's history, water was at the center of life, which allows us to connect with each other and the world. We've always loved to exchange knowledge and culture. And also to trade. So Thailand became a center for the region. Today, more than ever before, Thailand serves as an important hub. Let us show you more about Thailand. Follow us here on your right to get on board our drone. Let's go!
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please proceed to
So you see the stage here. The stage was built by the company I work for. This is kind of a theater stage, where the standing theater stage. Giant screen with a waterfall. So that's how it looks like. Beautiful. These are the guys. Thank you. They call it a section of Thailand Pavilion. Was built by the company I work for. Beautiful central stage. Vibrating structures at the bottom. All was placed by the company I work for. And it's beautiful glass and the entrance. Also by the company I work for. So it's a 360-degree screen on the wall. Beautiful experience here at Expo 2020.
With seamless connection from water to rail to road to air. And here, Innovation Hub is our center. And Learning Center is also the portal. Isn't it wow? Hey, let me grab those. Did anyone see that? Let's go in and find him. Here you are. What are you doing, Rob? I came to see how to make bioplastics. They disintegrate naturally to protect the environment. Biochemistry is one way to add value to farm products for future industry and to help preserve our planet. Oh no! We don't go!
So as the show happens, you feel the vibration on the stage here. Very high vibration. That's Phuket. The place which I told you before that one of the Mission Impossible was shot here at this beautiful island, Phuket.
That is the doctor. It's controlled by a real doctor who is in Chiang Mai, another Thai smart city. Really? Yes, it's not just in such
vibrational sensations.
That's too much, Rob. Yummy. What could be better than this one? The drone battery is running down, but don't worry. Use waste material from plants to recharge it. That's right. Technology and innovation and sharing them. It's not just for Thailand. We want to connect automation and humanity throughout the world. That way, we can all make progress together and grow sustainably. Does everybody know what the forward mobility in Thailand really is? So let's go to find out.
Please proceed to the exhibition display.
Yeah. So this stage was built by the company I work for, as I mentioned earlier. It's a very easy circular stage with vibration machines at the bottom that connects with the screen, and whenever you hear a very tall sound, then the stage vibrates. You have this feeling only here at Thailand Pavilion Expo 2020. On to the next section of the exhibition.
Well, now you know why visitors fall in love with our country. Right, and some of those visitors decide over to me. They live in Thailand for good. Let's look at some stories of foreigners who stayed.
Because of Muay Thai. Muay Thai is more than a sport for me. Muay Thai is more than martial art for me. Muay Thai is my life.
Oh, it's amazing. For me, I first came to Thailand to eat and to travel. Just as excited about the spicy, the balance, and the diversity of Thailand.
So it's kind of a
I came to Thailand with my family 58 years ago.
kind of a triangular shaped LED screen,
I've never regretted that.
also 360 degrees. You'll watch it at every section. It's a four-sided screen.
It was a fantastic recognition of the achievements. I'm a great admirer of the
That shows the adventure of those foreigners who have decided to make Thailand their home, and what they enjoy
Countries, but I
about Thailand.
see Thailand because I need the country for myself.
Let's forget.
I always dreamed of retiring here since I first visited in 1994. So we retired and moved here, and it was the best decision we ever made.
بلد جميل جدا. لا يكمن الصحراء في طبيعته أو في أماكنها الأخرى. ومكمن في طيبة الشعب التايلاندي.
Thailand is not just giving me an opportunity, it also gave me an opportunity to meet my best friend, like a brother from Angola.
Thai people are what brought me here, and that's what keeps me here. It gives me this deep sense of comfort, and I just couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
عندما كنت ما شاء الله أبدا ما شاء الله لك
Thai people have not only shared with me their amazing food, but also the value of eating together.
I want to thank my Thai friend in Thailand to become what I am today.
and our people have empowered our mobility. Our way of life, culture, and hospitality bring millions of foreigners to Muscat.
Absolutely. So come and visit, and you see for yourself.
สวัสดี
Thank you so much for visiting Thailand Pavilion. The stamp station will be right outside of the exit in front of the main stage. Now, thank you. Thank you,
There's a beautiful stage at the bottom of this prism LED screen. I think for this section, my company never had so much to do, mostly the floors. So this whole stage, this screen was put up by the Thailand team. And so that's it at the Thailand Pavilion. And the door closes. And we moved, this section too was entirely ours. From the flooring to whatever you see here, the glass partitions, the beautiful design, the Thai cuisine. All the fit out works was done by the company I work for. This is the Thai souvenir shop, Thai souk, and so guys, that's it. Thailand Pavilion, beautiful little Bangkok, the taste of Thai, and here is the exit. From the Thai Pavilion here at Expo 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed the multicolored artificial flowers. This was mounted by a company called German Steel. I also assisted in the erection, lifting and erection and assembling of this artificial flowers, the structures behind it most especially. And so what we also the logo there called the Gatlan and the Thailand logo, both in Arabic, in Thai and in English, was done by my company. The company I work for, rather, not my own personal company, guys, just the company I work for. And I was the senior HSE engineer as well as the project engineer for this project. Quite interesting. I learned a lot, guys, and so quite beautiful out here. Soon, right after this, there will be a show, and please watch right to the end. So guys, that was it for the Thailand Pavilion here at Expo 2020. Certainly if you love the video, you love what you saw inside, what Thailand is showcasing here at Expo 2020 to its visitors and guests, please give it the thumbs up, like, share and comment on the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get the latest videos from Expo 2020 Dubai. For all those who have already subscribed, thank you very much. And once again, see you in the next pavilion.